Seahawk is a junior gold company in Quebec, Canada. We've got 4 exciting properties in the Abitibi Greenstone Belt, probably the busiest camp in Canada, and we're excited about being in the gold business as a junior company. So we started working on our property in 2019. We actually had a drill program. We found some gold. So with COVID, we had a bit of a break, and now we're back. We started late fall, early winter now. We're doing some work, getting ready for hopefully drilling in the late spring. We've got a partner in Earth Labs that will help do some IP work for us that we're finishing. So we may raise a little bit more money and pursue those drill targets and see where we can go from there. For gold, I think gold, inflation obviously with the way the world is today, gold's looking as a safe haven. People want to have a real asset. They want to hold a real asset. Gold, silver, copper, nickel. So I think we're in the right space at the right time and right location. As far as Seahawk Gold goes, being a former broker, investment broker, when I started in the business, there was a lot of junior gold companies. Over the course of the last 20 years, that's been diminished. And so we're not seeing those junior gold companies to do the hard work for the senior companies. So there's very few junior gold companies for various range of reasons now. We being one of them. And I'll give you a perfect example. When we started in the area in Quebec, there was over 30 companies in the area, junior gold companies, 2016. Today, what I can count, there's less than 10. So they've all got gobbled up by senior companies. I think juniors really do the hard work. You know, you might have 100 junior companies out there looking for gold, and maybe 5, it's a small percentage, 5%, 10% actually find gold. But you need those junior companies to explore, to do the dirty work. And with the lack of them, it's harder for senior companies. They're not going to do the dirty work. They're going to wait for the junior companies to do it. So that's something that we struggle with in today's world due to, one of the reasons, bad policies from governments. The mining sector's been hit hard recently, but now with the surge of gold and silver, I think you're going to see a resurgence in mining, and you need mining. So, and you need junior companies. So we're in the, like I said, we're in the right space at the right time, and I'm very excited that we initially found gold in 2019, so our future looks bright. Well, I think you're seeing it now with the change of mentality. In the last, there's a whole new group of new investors in the marketplace. The young people of today who haven't really experienced a bear market, and they've been probably bullish on cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, but now they're in mining. They can see mining, gold, silver. So that's the one thing that we can see: new investors coming in, understanding what gold and silver means to the market, how important it is, the safe haven that it is, and then you throw in the government's got to be more pro-business for mining. And I think you're starting to see that as they realize that mining is a good resource that we need. Well, I've been a former broker and specializing in IPOs. I've taken 20 companies public over my 22-year career, and I think what you need is there's a recipe for success. It's not foolproof, but it's the percentages that it's pretty successful. You need a good asset, number one. You need good management. You can't have one or the other. You need a nice stock structure, and you got to be in the right space at the right time. If you can get all those 4 catalysts, that's a good recipe for success. My very first is the best story. The very first IPO I underwrote in 1997, long time ago. And it still trades today. It's called Technicoil on Toronto. It was a 10-cent CPC capital pool IPO I took. I financed it at 50 cents, it ran to $5. And for me, it wasn't just so much that I made money, but as a former investment advisor, all my shareholders' clients made money. That was my first one, was a special value to me. But my biggest on paper was 2007, Waratah Coal. We was a coal company in Australia, and we got bought out after 10-cent CPC, 50-cent financing. Stock traded up to $5 for 3 years. So that was my biggest success. I think the biggest loss I had as an investment broker was during the dot-com phase. There was a couple of companies that we took public, I took public. And it was during that time where there wasn't revenue. It was all based on projections. But we were able to restructure that loss and cover it with restructuring and put it into a different type of company. So we were able to recoup. You're not going to win all your deals, but if you can bat 80%, That's a good recipe for success. And Seahawk is a unique company in that management doesn't take salaries. We're ex-investment brokers. We really want to make this work for the shareholders. It's not about just us making money, it's about everybody making money. But we go back to my recipe for success. We love the assets. We're in a strategic, great location in Canada, proven resources around us, small stock structure, experienced management team, and right time at the right place. So that recipe for success, I can't stress enough, gives us a legitimate chance of making money.